Hi everyone, good afternoon. So today I'm going to check out Xenonauts 2. This is the demo you can play yourself until February 13th, until Steam Next Fest ends. This game has been in development for a pretty long time, and this is not like a sequel to the first one. This is more like remake, a better version of the first one, something like that. There's a tutorial, I already played through it. It mostly explains like the super basics, how to control things. There are a few really good UI improvements. The number one thing I noticed is the UI improvement. There are some pretty good UI improvements. Alright, so let's just go with the default soldier here. Yeah, how about we just turn off introduction so that I will get full control over everything. Okay. Now we can actually choose our location. So how about Europe? How about Sicily? Alright, that works. Invasion analysis. That's a lot of analysis. I'm just here to shoot eyes. I don't want analysis. Given the potentially cataclysmic threat posed by extraterrestrial invasion of our planet, it is rather unfortunate the majority of our species remains oblivious to the war already underway. The very idea of an alien invasion seems laughable without clear evidence to support our claims. Frustratingly, a covert organization known as the Cleaners works tirelessly to suppress all such knowledge, allowing the aliens to remain cloaked in shadow as they slowly subvert our world. The state of affairs may not continue long. For reasons I hardly expect you to understand, there is clear correlation between alien activity and the strengthening fluctuation in the quantum... Okay, that's what, like, crazy talk, bro. The growing scale of the invasion thus occurs at a predictable rate. Yeah, because of quantum fluctuations? Okay, dude. My estimates suggest we have at most a couple of months before the extraterrestrials are able to deploy forces of sufficient size to commence overt warfare. As a foe capable of interstellar travel, will almost certainly have technology vastly superior to our own. It is imperative we use this time to prepare. Our organization must be expanded if we are to resist. We will need additional facilities and more soldiers, aircraft, to adequately protect the planet from the alien attack. But this will require far greater funds than we have available. Taking steps to neutralize the Cleaners appears to be the easiest way to quickly improve the situation. However, the most important battles of this war will be fought in the laboratory. We know almost nothing about the extraterrestrial invaders. It is only by studying them and their equipment that we might turn their technology against them. So we have two research projects: aerial warfare, combat vehicles. Let's do combat vehicles. 8 days. Alright, so here's the base. Oh yeah, there is a tooltip, you just have to slow down. Alright, workshop, living quarters, storeroom, laboratory, obviously hangars, research speed, survival chance. What do you mean 15% survival chance? What? In some circumstances, soldiers killed in battle may have a chance of surviving. Wait, what? Oh, okay. With 1 HP. The survival chance of a soldier is defined by the quality of medical facilities at their home base. Oh, that's interesting. I guess that's this game's equivalent of being critically wounded instead of killed. Units cannot survive if they have been chipped, which usually occurs due to an explosion or as a result of massive overdamage, okay? Training rate. Training rate is the amount of progress points each soldier stationed at this base will gain in each of their attributes every hour they are stationed at this base. This is modified by training efficiency. The rate of progress will increase as your organization gains more knowledge about your extraterrestrial foes. Completing autopsies of dead aliens and interrogation of captured specimens will therefore lead to an increased training rate across all your bases. Okay, that's interesting. Training efficiency. You can increase training capacity by building additional training structures. Engineering output. Research, we've already seen that. Engineering. I can make some body armor. Stun gun, stun baton. Interceptor. Dropship. Plating. Okay. And no idea how many of those we have, but alright, let's like make a few or something. Why not? Soldiers. So we can have up to 9 on the Skyhawk. Okay, so time units is self-explanatory, I guess. Soldiers gain 10 progress points for every 1 time unit spent on movement during combat. The dark green section of the bar indicates any improvement. Okay. Interesting. So you gain the progress points literally just for moving in combat. Soldiers increase their health by earning increases in their other attributes. Okay. Soldiers gain 20 progress points in accuracy for every 1 time unit spent on firing weapons at hostile units during combat. Right. Strength. So that's carrying capacity, how far they can throw grenades, and how effectively they can manage recoil when firing a burst weapon. Soldiers gain 10 progress points in strength for every 1 time unit spent on movement when carrying over 80% of their maximum carrying capacity. So if they lift enough, in other words. Bro, do you even lift? Reflexes. Reflexes are used to determine reaction fire, or when reaction fire occurs. Units with higher reflexes are less likely to trigger reaction fire than units with lower reflexes. However, reaction fire is also based on percentage of remaining time units. If your soldier only has a few time units left, they will take reaction fire from any aliens with remaining time units, no matter... Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Okay, so your chance to trigger reaction fire is based on your reflexes, but also on how many time units you have left. Soldiers gain 20 progress points for every 1 time unit that remains unspent at the end of player's turn during combat, even if they are subsequently spent on reaction fire. Okay. And bravery. Soldiers with high bravery are less likely suffer less morale loss on the battlefield, making them less likely to panic in dangerous situations. Bravery also plays a role in defending against extraterrestrial sonic attacks, with high bravery giving a greater chance of resisting negative effects. Soldiers gain 50 progress points for every point of suppression received during combat. Alright, I like that. Yeah, so if you're at this stage of the mission where you might have like 1 enemy left on the map, and you don't necessarily need to move everyone to kill that 1 enemy, it can still be useful to either keep them somewhere to gain some progress towards reflexes, or just walk around to get progress towards time units. Okay, so here's the gear. So you do have an unlimited amount of like the basic ballistic weapons, which in my opinion is a good thing. I mean, you're supposed to be defending Earth, damn it. You shouldn't have problems equipping your dudes with like 5 assault rifles. So that's a good thing. We got a ballistic pistol. So we got damage, penetration, destruction, -2 armor per hit, range, 12 tiles. I like that it tells you range in tiles, not like in yards or meters. Hit bonus +2% per tile. Wait, what? What do you mean +2% per tile? +2 or -2? Shotgun. +6% per tile. Oh, I think, okay, it's a bit of a weird way to say it. Yeah, I think what it means is that the base range is 10 tiles, and you get +6% for every tile you're closer than 10. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. I think that's what it means. So with the pistol, if you are 8 tiles away, you're going to have a +8% chance to hit. I assume that's what it means? That's how I'm reading it right now. It makes sense in case of a shotgun, Obviously, shotgun will not have better chance to hit from further away. Ballistic rifle, so 20 tiles plus 1.25 per tile. Okay, what about sniper rifle? Okay, sniper rifle has 0 per tile, which makes sense. I would even expect this to be negative. Oh yeah, there are also fire modes. So snapshot, normal shot, 60% accuracy, 20% TO. Snapshot, normal shot with the shotgun. Oh, so even a normal shot with the shotgun has 74% accuracy? Alright. Snapshot, normal shot, aimed shot, burst shot. Yeah, so the rifle is going to be the most versatile weapon. Aimed shot, scoped. So a scoped shot will take like a lot of points. But it has a big accuracy bonus. Ballistic machine gun. Burst fire 2. And a heavy launcher. Okay. So it's a rocket launcher. Aimed shot, normal shot. Well, we got that. Equipment. So, a frag grenade, as you might expect. Smoke grenade. Yeah, so in this game, the way smoke works, yeah, it actually says on the tooltip. It reduces the chances to hit of any shot that passes through it. So you don't need like your dudes to be inside the smoke. You can actually throw smoke at the enemies in some situations. The shots just need to pass through the smoke. That's a little bit different compared to Firaxis XCOM. Flashbang. Right. Demolition charge. Triple the normal amount of damage on terrain objects, okay? Medkit. So medkit is used to cure bleeding wounds. If you take a bleeding wound, you will take damage every single turn until you use a medkit. C4 charge. Because the C4 charge is manually triggered, it is especially useful for breaching doors or walls. Right. Combat knife. And combat shield. Modules. The tactical module is a sensor package that can be worn atop the soldier's tactical vest. The information it provides grants a small boost to accuracy, okay? And steel plates. Right, so I can select any loadout I want, or I can create my own loadout. So we have them assigned to assault, rifleman, sniper, shield. Who has like the worst accuracy in here? Some of the assault people, yeah, 44, 52. Okay, 44 is like pretty low here. So I assume I could just switch this to, let's say, assault. And now all of the items changed. Yeah, that's a pretty good system. And you can be rifleman. And you can create your own loadouts. Okay, I won't be doing that right now. I guess test. You can just move stuff around in here. Okay, there's no need to do that right now. Grenadier. Right, we didn't have anyone assigned to Grenadier. What's that red stuff here? Some penalty? I think he's carrying too much. Yeah. He's carrying too much. Okay. Fair enough. You were supposed to be a sniper. Heavy. Ballistic machine gun. Who has like good strength in here? 66? Okay, that seems decent. You could be a grenadier. Okay, so let's just go with this. Aircraft, autocannon, plating. Not much I can do here right now. And the Xenopedia. I guess not much here just yet because we haven't researched it. Alright, so let's fast forward. How much would a new base cost? Okay, so you can start a new base right at the start if you want to. How about we give that a shot? Okay, North America. Access lift. Okay, so that's 12 days to build it, alright? Engineering complete, right? And that's just some armor. Tactical mission, alright. Mission type elimination, biome polar, victory rewards, time remaining persistent. The mysterious cleaners are preparing to eliminate the staff of a polar research station, presenting us with an opportunity to attack these isolated enemy operatives. Alright, so let's go. So I can change things around if I want to, but I think we're good here. Seems fine to me. Okay, seems fine to me, let's go. Yeah, there are definitely some improvements in this game, absolutely. Some good quality of life improvements. I only played one mission before I started this stream yesterday, and I liked what I saw so far. Hopefully the long wait for this game was worth it. Eliminate all hostile units. Alright. So, here we are. You know, one of the quote-unquote fun parts of the original XCOM was that it was totally possible to just step outside right at the start of the mission and get murdered violently. It was totally possible. You could have some alien hit you with a grenade and just murder half of your squad the moment you stepped outside. So it wasn't uncommon to like throw a smoke grenade, for example, at the ramp. Anyway, here's a dot already. So that's one of the cleaners. Okay, and we can see we have an obstacle here, and you can see the breakdown of the hit chances in the bottom right corner. So we have 44 soldier accuracy. The shot has 0.74 modifier right now because it's a shotgun. Minus 60% range modifier. And because there's an intervening object, it's a 0.60 multiplier as well. So obviously our chance to hit is 0 from over here. And there's also friendly fire in this game. So for example, if I shoot like this, I'm pretty likely to hit my own dudes. So that can happen. If you have a lot of people standing right next to each other, some are in the front, and you shoot at an enemy, and you miss, you can totally hit your own dude. You can miss an enemy and hit a different enemy. So it's very different compared to XCOM by Firaxis. Like there's an actual bullet that travels, and it can hit stuff. It can hit you, it can hit an obstacle, it can hit a different enemy. So anyway, you can change firing mode with right click, or you can just do it down here. So I can move some dudes outside. Oh yeah, and here's a feature I really like. I can click on this tile. See, it would cost me 33 time units to move there. Then I can hover over the enemy and press shift, and it will tell me what my chance to hit would be from this exact location. That's a very, very nice quality of life feature. I like that a lot. Right, so let's move Jolly here with the shield outside first. Maybe something like this, okay. I don't think you can flank him. I won't have enough time units to do that. Now, you can also free aim. If you press Control, you can aim like at whatever you want. So you can try to destroy the obstacle just by shooting it straight up. It's a thing you can do. Yeah, this will be outside of my effective range. The color shows you your range. So green is your optimal range. Yellow is beyond your range, so you start to get penalty. And I think red will be straight up 0. Yeah, red indicates that will be literally 0. Okay, hold on. What's the best way to actually deal with this dude here? Let's just step outside. I could try to destroy his cover, or just try to shoot him like this. It's still at 25%, right? Yeah, see, we actually hit him. And then, yeah, somebody is hitting me from over here, but because I'm not facing in that direction, I can't actually see him. Now I can see him. You can crouch to be less likely to get shot. So let's just crouch here. Maybe I can snipe that guy, because we have an exit over here as well. Not just through the front. There's my sniper here. Okay, 30%. Yeah, there's an obstacle. This might not be enough points. It is enough points. So 50% chance to shoot him like this. It's not terrible, actually. And there's another guy over here as well. Okay. How about my grenadier? Maybe we should utilize that. Okay, 50%. Okay, what the heck? Let's try to shoot the grenade here. 60%. Alright, what the heck? We got explosives, let's utilize them. That's a lot of dudes in close proximity of our landing site. Now, because I spotted someone, it stopped my action. Which makes sense. I have a bad feeling about this, not gonna lie. That didn't quite work out. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this. Well, I do have some grenades. Like these. I could maybe throw one at this guy. That might work. And that's a flashbang. A flashbang at these two guys might work. If I can throw it that far. I'm not sure if I can. Perhaps. It might be alright. Nope. Can I kill even one of them on this turn? Might be best if I just take shots from inside here. I can take 2 shots this way. It's 27 time units each. I guess that's not terrible. If we get lucky, we might destroy his cover. Or not. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We destroyed his cover. Hopefully that will still be useful. 52%. I could move closer to get a better chance, or I can just shoot twice. Okay, got him. He won't be flanking me, that's good. Unfortunately, I can't really move this guy. He'll have to stay where he is. We got 30 units here. A pistol. Okay, this is still enough for Overwatch. Well, I mean, you don't have to use Overwatch in this game. You just have to have enough time units left. I might be able to kill one more, like this dude, but there's not really any cover I can use here. Not sure if this fence counts as cover. I think it does. I assume that's what this means. Yeah, like partial, full. I assume that's what it means. And like from which direction. It's probably really bad, but it's still better than nothing. Okay, I still have my sniper. But I can't shoot from here because the crate is blocking the line of fire. I would have to go outside. Yeah, like this, basically. The aimed shot or scoped shot, okay, that takes more time units. And I guess this will have to do. 50%. Yep, got it. Nice. Okay. Probably can't kill the last 2. So I might be better off just, like, overwatching or something. Now, spreading out is a good idea, because if he shoots you, if you have too many people standing in the same spot, they can easily miss but still hit somebody else. It's not like XCOM, where you can only hit or miss that specific person. So let's just move up here. Okay. And I think that's it. Have enough for a shot here. And that's the guy inside. He's not going to be that much good from inside. Here, this is 16, so that's enough for a normal shot. Alright, I think that's it. I do like what I'm seeing in this game so far. The UI is definitely an improvement over the first one. And by the way, for anyone who hasn't really played the first XCOM, the way things worked in the original XCOMs, like not the Firaxis ones, the ones in the 90s, soldiers were generally kind of expendable, in the sense that you were expected to lose them. In fact, one of the best strategies was to have a bunch of expendable dudes with like low rank, low stats in the front line, and use them as kind of meat shields, use them to draw fire, and have your proper soldiers firing from the back. Now, it's not necessarily going to be as effective here because you have range, but that's what the best way to play the original XCOMs was. But you were expected to lose people, and I'm pretty sure it's the same here. You're expected to lose some. It's not like in Firaxis XCOM where you can just play without ever losing anyone. Here you will lose people. Okay, somebody's bleeding right here. So he will continue to take damage unless I use a medkit. So he can use his own medkit, like so. That removes the bleed. Now, can I flank here with a shotgun? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Can I? No. You can't shoot through the trees, unfortunately. A grenade might actually be good here. Maybe I'll just throw that. Yeah, that seemed reasonable. Okay, let's throw a grenade. Can't go wrong with explosives, am I right? Didn't quite kill him. That's disappointing. How about the sniper? I can still try to take a shot like this. It's still 47% with a scoped shot. Move slightly to the side. 51. Okay, didn't quite work, but it was worth a shot. And the shotgun guy won't be that much good. Yeah, so this is pretty low chance to hit, but this is a machine gun. It's 12% 10 times. So it's not as bad as it looks. Might still be worth a shot here. And it might destroy his cover, if I get lucky. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Okay. Now just this guy with 5 health. Might be best to just try to move over here or so. I don't see a good way to kill him on this turn. Other than throwing another grenade, which would be a waste. I can go all the way here. Right, that's my grenadier with the heavy launcher. Just try to blast him. It might destroy his cover. 36%. Alright, let's try. Nice. Okay, that worked. Good start. Pretty rough one. The one mission I've done previously did not have 4 dudes in range of the landing site. But alright. And that's definitely pretty accurate as far as the OG XCOM spirit goes. I still have some action points left here. Right, so let's maybe look in this direction in case someone tries to flank me. That'll do. Here you go. Can try to move up a bit more. That's good. Based on what I've seen so far, I'm definitely looking forward to this game. Okay, so there was a dude over here. Yep, there he is. Can we shoot him though? Probably not with the sniper. I don't have a good angle, no. Okay, well, that's not enough time units. 30%. Right, 0 if I stand here. So I need at least 24 for a normal shot. Let's go here. And just chill. Just crouch. Okay. That's a lot of containers. Oh, yep, another one inside the building. That might be a bit complicated. Not going to hit him from here, that's for sure. Can I do anything with the sniper? Probably not from my current position, no. Let's just get closer first. Alright, let's get closer. Might want to watch out for our flank. Yeah, see, there's a little bit of stuttering. It's not too bad, but it's noticeable sometimes when they move and things like that. Yeah, I don't think you can shoot him through the window. No, not really. So let's just move up here. One more shotgun guy. We can open this door and check if there's anything inside. So right click. That didn't really give me any information. I think that's the best I can do here. Okay. Yeah, if only they could lean around corners. I know, right? They're not advanced enough to do that, unfortunately. Intelligence has not evolved that far yet. Okay, so 74%. Let's go with that. And he's down. Good. So now there's this guy, and he's stepped like outside of cover here. Now I can definitely kill him. Bye-bye. Alright. Looking good so far. But we're not done yet. Let's check inside. Okay, looks clear. Still clear. Because, you know, the last lobsterman is always in the closet. Is the law. How big is this map? So this is the end of the map here, because I can't scroll any further. And this is also the end of the map. So it's not super big. That's probably a good thing. I mean, it should be big enough so that you don't have to fight everything all at once. But it should also be small enough so that you won't waste half hour chasing down the last alien. That was one of the things that could happen in the OG XCOM fairly often. You would just spend looking around the entire map for that one last alien. And some types of maps were worse for this than others. There were some like hidey holes in the OG XCOM where the last alien could hide and you wouldn't find him for a while. It was pretty bad sometimes. Hence the joke that the last lobsterman is always in the closet. That could happen on the cruise ship mission in Terror from the Deep. So like the lobsterman, like the one last remaining enemy, would literally hide in a room, like literally in the closet, and you had to open it. And there it was, the last lobsterman you spent half hour chasing. I had that happen like a few times too many, I think. And let's maybe check inside this building as well. I'll keep some time units here. Oh, and crouching doesn't actually make you aim better, like it did in the OG. It just makes you harder to hit. Knock, knock. Nobody home? I don't know if these blow up if you hit them. Not sure if I want to test it with my dude standing right next to it. Probably not. Oh, yep. There we go. Makes sense, there was a dead guy here. How about a grenade? That might work. I would need to move a bit closer, but it might, yeah. Two of them. I might be able to hit them both with a grenade, but that might not quite work. Let's just throw one. And then back up. Yeah, okay. He didn't die, but we hit. Now I can back up a little. Like so. Get closer. Maybe I can shoot them one more time. No. This gas tank is blocking the way. Okay, this might be the last two, but who knows. Probably best to just move up and try to flank them. Oh, yep, another one. Alright. Good to know. And there's my grenadier. Not a lot I can do about them on this turn. One thing I'm missing on the UI, at least I don't think it's here, is the ability to reserve time units. That was a thing in the original game and in Open XCOM. You could just click an option to reserve enough time units for a snapshot, for example, and then click somewhere where you wanted to move, and it wouldn't let you move further away than that. So I would like to maybe see that. Kind of weird that it's not here, but alright. Okay, one more guy with a shotgun on the other side of the map. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Not much else I can do. I could move into the building. Okay. And there's a window here, but it seems to be closed, as far as I can tell. So let's just move inside. I think this is a closed window. Yeah, I can't aim through it. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, you can definitely panic in this game. That's a thing. Morale is a thing. Yeah, I might try to blow up that tank, you know, just for science. Because I don't know if it would blow up. I assume it would, it should. But I don't know, I haven't tried. And again, you can aim at whatever you like. I can aim at it if I want to. Not sure why it's showing 0 here. That should not be the case. Oh, because I'm not pressing shift. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. I want to see what happens. Yep, okay, that was a pretty solid explosion right there. I like it. Okay, I like it. That should allow me to flank them. There. Okay, that guy is almost dead. I just need to hit him. Got it? I could stay here. 22 is enough for a normal shot if I don't crouch. Okay, there are 2 more dudes in here. I actually like that crouching doesn't make you aim better, because if it did, then you would pretty much have to do it every single time you shoot, or when you want to reserve points for some shots. This way you don't have to. So for me it's better from gameplay flow point of view. You only really need to do it if you yourself want to be harder to hit. Let's send the person with the shield first. Yep, that works. So 1 dude already here. Surprise. 28% 3 times. Well, he has 40 health. I might not do 40 damage with 1 shot, but 28% 3 times. Yeah, that's not better than 70, no. Yeah, it didn't kill him. And he hit me. I can still take a shot. I have 24 points. That should be enough to step back into cover. Okay, he's dead. We're not done yet. So step back into cover. I think there was 1 more in this area. I'm losing track. Yes, you overwatch just by having enough time units reserved at the end of your turn. So there's no actual overwatch action, but if you have enough time units at the end of your turn, they might or might not take shots based on their reflexes and based on how many time units the enemy has. So the way this works, reaction shots are triggered based on 2 factors, at least that's how the game explained it on the tooltips. The time units, or rather the reflexes of the person shooting, and the time units of the guy you're shooting. So if you move yourself, and you move into some alien who was on Overwatch, had enough time units to shoot you, if you're out of time units at the end of your move and then they shoot you, it's basically guaranteed to go off, like the shot is guaranteed to be taken. If you're at the start of your move and still have a bunch of time units left, it will be less likely to happen. So it depends on the reflexes and on the time units of the person moving, whether it's you or the enemy. At least that's how the game explained it. So that's a good system, actually. I like that. Alright, I'm pretty sure there was 1 more door in this area. Oh, also, bleeding. I might have to wait 1 turn here. Oh, maybe... Nope, yep. I think I'll have to wait 1 turn with that. Okay. That's fine. Don't see anything here. Maybe they are dead. My sniper. Yeah, see, there's a little bit of stuttering. It's not too bad. It's just kind of weird. Oh, no, that's a civilian. He scared me there. Is that person holding a weapon? I think so, because you can't zoom in. I think this person is actually armed. That's interesting. Okay, let's heal up real quick. I don't want to bleed out. There you go. Hello? Anyone? Not here, apparently. Need to be careful to not, like, have them surprise me from the back. There's not that much that I haven't explored, so might be here. Probably somewhere in the corner. Let's check this area. I can check behind the building, actually. Knock, knock. Nope, looks clear. Let's send one person this way. Clear. That's the sniper. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, yep, he's inside the building, alright. Can I get a clean shot here? Probably not. Not really. I can if I move in. It would have to be a snapshot. Oh, yeah, that worked. It didn't kill him, but it worked. Go outside. He will take a shot, okay. Yeah, so he was more likely to take that shot because I had fewer time units left. So he didn't take a reaction shot when I was walking in because I had more time units. Now I have less, so he had a better chance to take a reaction shot. That's good. Alright. Can I actually kill him though? Maybe. Nope. Well, he's suppressed, so that's good. If I remember right, that means he loses his time units this turn, and he will have half on his next turn. That's what suppression is. Can I take a shotgun shot here? Probably not. Well, actually, yeah, I can. Might not be great. There we go, got it. And we're done. Nice. That was a pretty good mission. Nobody died. Any mission where nobody dies is a good one. So here's the outcome. Crimson Heart. Soldiers will be granted the Crimson Heart if they suffer more than 30 HP of damage during a single combat mission. The award of a medal will grant a soldier +1 to all attributes, okay? And you can see what they gained. And again, these gains are based on what they were doing during the mission. So, time units, strength, bravery, etc. Okay? And we got 9 cleaner corpses. +2 accuracy for the sniper. So, accept. We can take a look here. Yeah, we can assign this person, but there's nothing to assign him to at the moment. We do have 20 out of 24 living capacity, so I could recruit a few more, perhaps. 69 accuracy. Okay, let's recruit 2 soldiers here. Autopsy, cleaner. The cleaners have plagued our organization for a long time, Commander. Your efforts on the battlefield have been commendable. The process of unmasking our enemies can now begin. Removal of the customary gas mask and hazmat suit worn by cleaner operatives reveals nothing particularly unusual about them. Though highly effective against environmental hazards, they are of little use against firearms. One presumes their true purpose is simply to conceal the identity of the wearer. The disrobed bodies are outwardly indistinguishable from normal humans. Both male and female operatives are present, ranging from early 20s to mid-40s. Physical appearance vary, but they all appear within acceptable parameters for combat operations. Indeed, only a glance inside the mouth reveals the presence of anything beyond the ordinary. The roof of the mouth is heavily scarred in each case, implying significant surgical intervention. The full extent of this is only revealed by bisection of the skull. Numerous implants are embedded within the brain matter, collectively replacing over a third of the tissue with electronics. Though we would need to capture a live specimen to understand the precise nature of these implants, it seems safe to assume they represent some form of control device. Sadly, surgical removal does not appear feasible. The loss of so much brain matter means the implants themselves must be compensating for the missing tissue in some manner. Removing them would almost certainly leave the patient in vegetative state. Okay. So, cleaner operations. Oh yeah, we are still doing combat vehicles research. So let's continue that. Carry on. New people have arrived. Right, so a few are recovering. I can assign a few more to the Skyhawk here. like so. That'll do. Mars combat platform. Okay. The Mars is a remote-controlled armored vehicle, small enough to be carried inside the dropship. Faster, tougher, and better armed than any soldier, it would be a worthy addition to our tactical teams. This vehicle is designed primarily for scouting work. Compact and highly mobile, it can advance in front of your soldiers to sight enemies and draw out Overwatch fire. Given its strong armor and relatively rugged construction, it is significantly more resilient to alien weapons than the average human. When it does encounter enemies, the Mars has two methods of dealing with them. The more mundane option is auto rifle, little more than a standard infantry rifle with a high-capacity magazine and better recoil stabilization. The other option is the rocket pod mounted atop the vehicle. I like that. Yeah, the Marb's combat platform. Yep, that sounds accurate. Although the Mars can only carry 6 rockets into battle, each of these is tipped with a powerful incendiary warhead that will demolish almost all terrain within its sizable blast radius. Though it only deals mediocre damage against enemy units, it is very effective at breaking their armor. Finally, note the Mars is heavy enough to be able to smash through most walls and cover objects as if they were not there. This has obvious tactical utility in itself, but a canny commander can also use this ability to create paths for nearby soldiers to use. Okay, I like that. Sentry gun. Given the disaster that recently befell our organization, I thought it prudent to bolster our defensive operations. Thus, I present the sentry gun, a cheap and robust vehicle designed specifically to protect our facilities. Being a far simpler design than Mars, the sentry gun is significantly cheaper and faster to manufacture, while still remaining much the same combat performance. It is a rugged and well-armed vehicle that can, if necessary, be considered expendable. Much of its simplification arises from the use of wheels rather than tracks, reducing cost and complexity, and also providing an elevated firing position that improves accuracy. The downside of this is that the vehicle is left unable to navigate uneven terrain, limiting its use to flat concrete floors of our facilities. Sentry guns are therefore a specialized tool. They are inexpensive to build and require little in the way of upkeep, making them a cheap way to strengthen the defensive garrison of the base. However, you may find them redundant in instances where the base is already well defended. So now we can make the Marb's combat platform. I'm totally just going to call it that. Cleaner operations. Alright. So, engineering. Let's see. Vehicles. 5 days. 250k cost. We have just under 2 million. Alright. Well, let's make one for science, obviously. 5 days doesn't seem that much. There's no message when people recover. And that's fine, I guess. How's that base going? 3 days left, okay. Construction complete. Right, so we have the access lift. I guess we'll need a storeroom, obviously. Probably a hangar or two and some living quarters. That's going to be expensive. 100k. Okay, 2 hangars. And a radar array, obviously. That's 500. Okay, let's maybe not go broke just yet. Okay, we got the Marb's combat platform. So I assume it's going to be here? Right, so we can assign it instead of somebody else, I suppose. Okay, we'll bring the Marb's combat platform. We can see some details here. Okay, strength, accuracy, bravery, low reflexes. Cannon vehicle. 70 kinetic damage. 30 tile range. Plus 1% per tile. 20 shots capacity. It has aimed shot, it has normal shot. Rocket launcher turret. 6 shots capacity. Okay, this thing seems pretty good. Definitely useful for scouting. Cleaner operations. Much has been gained from your attack on the cleaners, Commander. The recovered vehicles and the bodies have provided a loose thread upon which we can pull, allowing us to slowly unravel their entire organization. The identities of almost half of the dead cleaner operatives have now been established. Broadly, they fit into 2 groups: civilians who have been reported missing in the past 5 years, and personnel belonging to one of almost a dozen obscure yet highly classified intelligence agencies scattered across the globe. It seems safe to assume these intelligence agencies have been subverted and are now fully under alien control. This would grant the cleaners easy access to government black budgets, which have notoriously poor oversight, and allow their forces to operate in many regions without arousing suspicion. This would explain considerable resources they appear to have at their disposal. Our best estimates suggest they possess hundreds of personnel, a large portion of whom are combat operatives, and extensive monitoring capabilities. The latter presumably explains their remarkable efficiency at locating anyone unfortunate enough to observe extraterrestrial activity. It is now almost certain that the cleaners are abducting these witnesses and forcibly inducting them into their organization. Police records imply this behavior has become steadily less discriminate in recent months, with increasing number of civilians now disappearing with increased regularity. If we wish to defeat the cleaners, we will require more information about the structure of their organization. We believe that a raid on monitoring office would allow the retrieval of significant amounts of data. Okay? We are already aware of one such site. What a coincidence. This will be a difficult mission. Though the staff are likely to be lightly armed, cleaner combat response teams will arrive within minutes. Your forces must seize as much data as possible and evacuate before they are overwhelmed. Okay, sounds fun. So there it is. And you can do it right away. Okay. Tempting-ish.